All right, let's get right back into it. We're going to belt up the copper and bring it over, and then we are going to be looking for hard drives while we are turning tech. Very basic tech. Or not, I mean basic in the sense that, you know, last tier's tech, like trains and stuff like that. And we will let the bauxite build up before we worry about getting to tier 5 belts and, you know, turning the base and everything like that, or bringing the quartz over, all that sort of stuff. I want to wait until I have tier 5 belts. What's going to help us be fast and efficient right now is hard drives, Mercer spheres, and summer sloops. And I'm pretty sure we should be pretty good on power for a while. Yeah, we are. So that's nice. And this we can just keep it. Just keep that at 240 for now. And we're just going to use our little blueprinter here. And then we'll start getting oh my goodness. And let's get this into copper. And if I recall, one of these is not hooked up. One of the, yeah, this one. No. This one. No. And I am going to put a, like, there's no good reason to hold on to copper ingots, but this is kind of a poor man's, how do I want to put it, like, it will allow us to see very quickly whether or not we are needing more copper. So it's kind of a... Alright. So now that should be good. That should be good. We'll grab a couple of these. Alright, let's go back and turn some more tech. Alright. And then we should fix that pipeline situation that we have over there. Well, it's not a huge situation, but get it right. You know what? Let's, while we're sitting here, yeah, I think we have some of these floating around, right? That's the end of the line for that one, but not for this one. So if it's not the final stop, you don't want to split it on top, because it will it looks like it's a splitter, but it's not. So this is actually just an important little tip. If you have stuff coming in here and you try to split it with, we got it going down here and then up here, it's going to prioritize one. And so it does not function like a splitter does. It will work if everything is full. It will split, but when it starts to run out, it's going to pick one or the other, and I think it's totally random. So you'll have one, whichever way it was supposed to go will completely starve. So that if that's in your depot, you aren't going to get what you're expecting to get. All right, so next we'll go for Logis. All right, here we're just gonna put some stuff away. That. Something like that. And we're gonna go get some hard drives, and we got our handy dandy thingy. Let's go get some more turbo fuel. My inclination to go get hard drives would be to go through the grassy fields and then down over here, but slugs are a little rarer in that direction, so I think we need slugs most importantly. Ooh, one thing we can do, it does occur to me. Yeah, let's go make some turbo rifle ammo. Turbo rifle ammo is great because instead of 15 bullets, you have a magazine of 75. Obviously, it shoots very fast. It has a little bit of a ramp up time, which is the trade-off, I suppose. What about this? Oh yeah, we can't do that yet. Oh, I think we can do this though. I think we needed a little, oh, one thing I also realized, I don't think we made fabric yet. I can't remember if we did. Oh no, we did. Okay, great. Alright, that's really good actually. What am I doing? Oh yes, this. Oh, that's where you went. Alright, what do I want to do? Alright, let's build this up. The good thing about turbo ammo, too, is that it lasts for a while. It turns 25 into 50, obviously, with other materials. So, you can build up, like, 3,000 of this, and then you won't need it for a while. I do usually automate it, though, and put it on a depot, because I use it the whole game. And this is really good for hunting for slugs, because turbo ammo, well, rifle ammo in general just deletes the hatchers. I mean, literally deletes the hatchers. And the hatchers are guarding the best area in the game for sloops, pretty much. So the Spire Coast, I'm sorry, the Gold, this coast, Gold Coast. I don't know what it's called. Spire Coast. That is where you'll find the fastest slugs, and Mercer's Shrews, for that matter, is really good over there too. And there's a lot of hatchers over there, so it works out pretty nicely. Actually, how much did I... Yeah, I'm going to turn this all into... We'll turn all of this ammo into... Alright, 2,000 should be good. Let's see. Do we want to turn you back on? I think we do want to turn you. Nah. Actually, why not? Well, we have a couple sloops right here. The problem is, you know what? I don't want to use all of my... We'll just let this fill up to 50, and then we'll turn it off. Alright, I guess we could turn logistics. Might as well while we're here. Little housekeeping, little housekeeping. Housekeeping! Let's put this up here while we're sitting right here. You know what? So the ramp up time. And it just deletes everything. It's really good. Let's see if we can do this. Since we can't make any of those right now, we might as well pop these in here. And pop these in here. Because we just used all our encased industrial pipes. It's going to take a little bit to build up, so. And I need to belt all this stuff up, and I will. Alright, so the next question is... No, this is definitely what we're doing next. No question. Alright, and then away we go. But before we do that, let's put some stuff away. Keep... Since we don't have any sloops on these yet... I just kind of want to make sure I have a little bit of everything. Not sure what I'll need for turning drives. All right, so the first thing we want to do is go get some drives so we can research drives while we're doing our sloops and stuff. And this one we never got. And just watch this ammo delete this guy. I mean, it's really good. Although those dudes do have less hit points than their buddies. Oh, that's where the biofuel was. I knew there was biofuel on a cliff somewhere. There's a sloop down here. It's not great for these little targets. I mean, it's not awful, but it has a huge spread. The better thing to use here would be the explosive rebar. My kid is so bummed. Everybody's got the day off today, all of his friends, because of the winter weather, and yesterday. But we live in a part of the country that's pretty used to getting seriously cold weather, so we're up and running literally the next day. He's not happy about it. Alright, something went wrong here. Oh, right, because this will back up until we have the correct pipes. That's correct. Yep, that's what it is. We honestly don't need pipes for all of it, but this does. This doesn't, but we'll just keep it for consistency's sake. Alright, now let's see if this works itself out. Okay, there it goes. And another thing is we also need to change that because we can't move 360, so that's another problem right there. And then hopefully this thing will work fine after that. So if anything gets backed up in your aluminum power plant, it's going to shut down. They're very finicky. But now, my prediction is that we are okay. I would not bet my life on it. I would not bet your life on it. But my guess is that with that change, things should be fine. Alright. Now, let's get back to what we were doing. Gonna go grab a couple hard drives up in this area, and then some Mercer spheres and stuff. Yeah, I don't think we need to turn blueprints immediately. That's fine. And there's a few slugs up here, but nothing like over in the Spire Coast. Mercer sphere right here, I think. And I think there is a purple smithy at the top here. I might have already gotten it. Yeah, that was a pretty cool move. I did not mean to do it. I ran out of fuel, and then I swam into the... So again, mostly just want to grab a couple drives here. Pardon me, boys. Not here to fight. Do we have any quartz crystals? We do not. Because why would we? It would be way too easy. There is a hard drive right up there, but it requires quartz crystals. Another thing you can do is you have your handy dandy hover pack. These guys can't do shit to you. Now let me just go see if there is any quartz crystal up here for the taking. I can't remember. I mean, there's some right here. I don't think it's enough to build with. Well, we'll take a look. Two quartz crystals. I think I can make that with this little tiny quartz node right here. That's good to remember. Where was it though? This way. Oh, yeah, here. I think there's something under here. No. Just want to double check really quick. How weird. You can't even mine this. Well, I can't. Maybe you can. I can't. Okay, I had to reload. Alright, then there's one more right over here. And there's a bunch of like Mercer spheres and stuff around here, but there's... See, there is one. Oh, that's right. This one's underground. It's annoying. Some people like to explore with just using the hover pack. It's not really my cup of tea. It definitely has some benefits. It is good because you are... excuse me. Because you're laying down power while you're exploring, which is actually really useful. And obviously you can just rain death on things that can't reach you. I believe this one wants plastic. This isn't my favorite area at this point in the game to get slugs, but it's not bad. It's just there's a lot of radiation and stuff like that, so. And there's a lot of dangerous mobs, which is, you know, usually kind of whatever. It doesn't really matter, but it's really the radiation that just slowly is wearing your health down that makes it... Is there something up here? Well, that's lame. So for this area, I kind of do like exploring by hover pack because, well, there's just more radiation and whatnot on the ground. This is a pretty heavy-duty power requirement, so don't do that if you're right on the edge. I think it's like 450 or something. Hey. Watch how it just deletes this guy. Gotta love that. Alright, now let's I'm gonna grab a couple sloops that I know right where they are, right over here. Oh. You gotta be careful of these guys, they can delete you really easily. I just got another. And that big slow ball that they shoot can be really nasty. Then Slooper Duper over here. Right in here. This is also a good area to get sloops and stuff. But once again, lots of radiation nearby. It's not too bad if you stay up, though. Okay, so I think we're gonna switch over to the hover pack and grab a bunch of summer sloops that are around here and Mercer spheres, and then we'll head back to base and do some turn-ins. This is a great area to find lots of stuff that you need, but it's a very dangerous area too. Like I said, everything wants to kill you around here. This is exactly why I don't really favor this area until later. Well, it's right around the corner, but we need to get radiation protection. So I think I'm just gonna grab what I can. If we die, we die. Saw that one that was still floating around. I'm like, I'm gonna die to that single frickin' hatcher, aren't I? This one's underneath. Something weird about their hit registry. Like, why is it not hitting? It's so strange. I can only assume it's intentional because everything else in this game is so well done. Oh my gosh. Pretty sure I don't have the mats for that anyways. I think it needs like cooling. I think that guy went off to fight the cat wars. There's a bunch of cats down there. Pass. Yeah, in here. Oh, I think this is the one you have to mine for. Oh, right, that's this guy, yeah. This one's not too bad. That's fine. I wanted to die. Copy. And the rubby. Hazmat suit, easy. Need some coal. I'm pretty sure we had some around here. That's it. The reason I do that, I think I mentioned this in an earlier video, is so that the first one I care about, the blue power slugs, gives me 2. Because the first one you put a shard in, it won't produce it at double. So like never do it with like a purple slug, for instance, if you need slugs. But now once you switch the recipe, it will stay. Okay, I am saying this out loud. This constructor is right near the hub. Actually, okay, we got this in here. Perfect. And there's some coal. Yay. Let's get our Mercer spheres on everything that we don't have in our inventory yet. Do we have rotors in our inventory? Rotor? No. Alright. And I don't believe we have plates. Alright, let's see. Iron plate. Iron rod. No. Okay, so we need plates and rods as well. I like to get the basic parts out of the way before doing anything else. Like, yeah, I'm not putting a Mercer sphere on, you know, my heavy modular frames until I've taken care of wire and cable and plates and stuff like that. Alright, let's see. There's a plate right here. How do we grab that down? Oh, here we go. Okay, perfect. I thought there was one that was going to be a little bit more convenient. Alright, I was doing plates. We need quick wire, wire, regular wire. Alright, where was I doing that? It was right over... it was over here. Do the same for wire. Same thing for cable. What else? I think we got pipes and beams set up. Yes, we do. let's go make our filters for the hazmat suit. Wait. Oh, yeah. Some, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? We want to take from inventory first. The ironic thing about Satisfactory is that your inventory is super full in the beginning of the game and completely empty at the end of the game. Because you have all your depots cranking. Okay, a thought occurred to me, and it was something. Oh, I know what it was. We don't need all these rotors, and we can put these in the smart plates for right now. For the modular frames. Modular frames are really unimportant right now. They become important again, I would say, a little bit later in this phase. So don't stress too much about them right now. Because you need to tackle turbo motors before you even deal with the modular frames to make propulsion jets. So you have a lot of time. Oh yeah, you can go there. You can go there. You can go there. Alright, I think I have some cookware. That's it? I thought I had a whole thing. Yeah. Alright, make our hazmat suit, which also gives us a little inventory space, I think. Or the turn-in does. And then we'll make some filters. I like to keep 25 of each on me. You know, that tick damage is a lot. It makes hunting for the stuff you need very, very annoying. So definitely don't ignore it, in my opinion. Okay, now we can get into really phase 4. So now we pop into control system development to get blenders going, and we'll get into RC controllers after that. I'm going to cut it here. I think it's a good time to start. We're at 13.5 hours. We're making great time, in my opinion. All right, I will catch you guys on the next episode. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.